I said I wasn't gonna bleach my hair by myself again, but here we are. Hey, welcome to my channel. My name is Sarah. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. Today I am going to be doing another hair dye video. I am attempting to bleach my hair again. I did a video where I tried to give myself a balayage, and with my lack of symmetry, it just didn't go great. It was not the goal that I was going for. All that to say, I have not done a vibrant color in a while and I have been missing it. I was thinking of doing something I've seen online a lot, and that is like a halo vibrant color. Essentially, it's like a halo where under layers of your hair are a vibrant color, or any color really. So I'm going to be attempting that. And in order to attempt that, I obviously have to use bleach. So for this video, I'm going to be showing all of the steps that I go through, showing you how easy or difficult it is for me with bleaching, and then I'm going to ideally be putting a color over it. But anyways, that is what I'm going to be doing, so I should stop talking and just get into it. Okay, I kid you freaking not. I've spent this past 20 minutes just trying to part my hair. I just can't get a straight line. This is as good as we're gonna get. All right, so for the bleach, I have the Clairol Kaleidoscope Clear Ice, and then I have the Clairol 30 Developer. So it says 1:2 ratio for the bleach. I'm gonna do one of these, and I am all out of developer. So I did try to already brush out any knots from my hair, and then I do already have some foils that I pre-cut. I also don't want to go absolutely to my roots, so I'm going to do some teasing. Okay, I'm actually going to add in some more powdered bleach because I feel like this is not thick enough. Because it is so thin, I'm trying to just like load it up on my hair. Because I really don't want to go through all of this work only for it not to even get bleached. Alright, it's been in for at least 40 minutes, so I'm going to take it out. I don't know if it's going to be quite light enough, but I don't want to over process. So I'm gonna rinse it out now. That's what she looks like. Okay, so I just rinsed it out. I feel like that did next to nothing. I mean, it obviously is gonna look darker when it's wet, but it still looks pretty much the same. It really didn't seem thick enough with the ratio it told me to use, but this looks, I mean, I left it on for 40 minutes. I feel like it should have some kind of lightness to this. Like maybe there's like a little bit at the bottom, but this looks, I see like no change. So I don't know if blue is gonna get to go over this. We'll have to see. I don't know. I don't know if developer expires. Maybe it didn't develop. I don't know. Okay, so as you may be able to tell, my hair didn't really get light, but my shirt definitely did. So I went on Google and learned that both powdered bleach and cream developer do expire, and I can't remember when I purchased the stuff I had before, but it was definitely expired. So you can get this effect where it just doesn't work on your hair if it is expired. So I went out and bought some more stuff. I bought just like a single-use packet. And this is the L'Oreal Quickblue, and then I bought a small Ion 30 developer. It's like a 4-ounce bottle. I just threw out the rest of my developer, and I don't know if I'm gonna try to use the other bleach because there is still a lot left. Either way, that was several days ago. I did give my hair a few days to just kind of rest and recoup after that, because I feel like even though it didn't work as intended, it probably did damage. So I gave my hair a few days, and we are going to redo it. So I did re-part my hair. I feel like there might actually be more in this round, but I brushed it out. I put the entire packet of the L'Oreal Quickblue in here. And then it says for this to use 1.5 ounce to 2 fluid ounces. I'm gonna go with less and then move up if I need to, because the last time it was just not thick enough, so I want to get a thicker paste so it doesn't slide off as easily as it did last time. Okay, so I put about 1.8 ounce, and that is a much better consistency than the last time. This time I am not going to use any foils. The Quickblue packet that I bought this time said something about if you're going to use foils, make sure it's soft alloy 8079, etc, etc. I just use like your regular cooking foil, so I'm just going to do it all at once and then maybe put it in a bag to to contain the moisture afterwards. Yeah, that is much, much better texture and consistency. And this time it actually smells like bleach. I didn't even like pick up on it the last time. It didn't smell that bad. Everything looks pretty coated, and I do have a tiny bit left, so I'm gonna just go through my hair and make sure there's nothing, no dry spaces. If there are any that look a little bit drier in other areas, I'll add what's left. If it's not completely even, I'm not too worried about it, because since this is like the underlayer of my hair, it won't be as noticeable, and I'm hoping it'll just like blend in. Alright, so I'm just gonna put like a grocery bag over this portion of my hair, give it 40 minutes, and then we'll rinse. Okay, the bag fell off my head while I was doing stuff, and I saw she is definitely lifting, so we are gonna rinse it out. I'm gonna start with this side, give this just like a couple more minutes since it was after, but I mean, it looks like it's not gonna be completely even, but I am going to be putting blue over top, so I'm hoping that that just covers all my wrongs. Okay, it is looking a little bit crazy right now, for sure. This side is a little bit darker. It really lifted in some spots. I'm going to blow dry it a little bit just so it's not dripping wet, and I already did pat dry it, and then I'm gonna let it air dry the rest of the way and apply the blue dye once it is fully dry. Let's take a look. Does it look bad? Oh, it does. It just didn't get as high as I thought I put. I really thought I put it all the way up to my roots, but what you gonna do? Okay, here it is. It is mostly dry, so I'm gonna start applying the color. Right here, obviously, there's a line, so I'm gonna try and blend the blue into that brown just so it doesn't look so harsh and odd. To be honest, I don't know if I feel like using the brush, so I might just use my hands. I'm using the Arctic Fox Poseidon. I've used this before, and I really love the color. I am obviously not a hairstylist, so I tend to prefer just using my hands versus a brush, just because it feels more natural to me. Here we go. You can take me there to. Okay, one thing I like to do is after everything is in, I like to very gently brush through it and make sure just there are no pieces that are missing. That helps me to see if there are any blonde spots. But since your hair is essentially wet with product, you just have to be very careful not to pull too hard since your hair is in a more fragile state. Just do a back check. And I'm gonna leave this on for at least 30 minutes. I'm also gonna cover my head again, one, so it doesn't get on things, but also just to keep like the heat inside to help it just develop. And I think the moisture is also essential for that. So I will be back. Okay, and we have the final results. So it didn't end up turning out exactly as a halo like I planned. With my parting issues, it turned out to be more of just like an under dye, which I'm fine with. You can see the blue, especially if like I pull my hair back. And I did bring it up to here to try and create more of that halo. It worked better on one side than the other, but I'm still happy with it. It's not exactly as I planned, but I like it. I'm glad that I'm able to have a little pop of color in my hair. Right now I'm only using natural light, and I will show this in the bathroom lighting where I applied it so you can just get like an idea. The blue is not as vibrant as I was hoping or remembered. The dye I used, the Arctic Fox, is also probably expired, so I'm wondering if that also has the same effect where it loses its potency over time, and maybe that's why, because I feel like I used this before several times and got much better color payoff. So I might just try and use up whatever's left in the bottle over it again, and then in the future just get something new that's not been in my possession for years. I can't remember the last time that I did have blue in my hair, so it's probably been over a year. I know that. If you are better at parting your hair, I would say try the halo. If not, I would say just do what I did and do the under dye. I thought about eventually bringing it up here to do like the money pieces, but I think I'm gonna wait on that see how I feel about this first. I do like this, but I'm not sure. I do like the idea of being able to almost conceal it or just like have that like peekaboo color, like you don't see it right away and then you see it type thing. That's just the vibe that I'm feeling right now, but I feel like eventually I'm gonna want to add more because once I start doing vibrant colors, then I want my whole head vibrant. So overall, not too bad of a process. I did have some snafus in the middle that I've already stated, but otherwise, yeah, I would do this again for sure. I do have a playlist of other hair related videos, mainly hair dye. I've tried out a lot of different brands of vibrant hair colors, so if you want to check those out, I will leave the playlist in a card somewhere and also in the description box below. If there are any brands that you are wanting to see a review on, want to see me test it out, let me know in the comments below. I love trying out new products, love trying out especially new hair dye to see how it performs. And now that I'm getting back into the vibrant colors, I'm ready for it. And I have already gotten compliments on the blue. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you for your support. I would really appreciate if you could give this video a like, subscribe to my channel, comment down below, do all of the things. They really help out my channel. I'll hopefully see you in my next video. And I think that's it. I kind of forgot my outro.